Monday Night Raw was actually a decent show. I really enjoyed it. So let's check out some of the highlights. Jimmy Uso and Solo versus Street Profits. That was a decent match. I really enjoyed that match. Montez Ford is incredible. He is a star, and also like his partner as well. I think they're both great. But Montez is on another level. After WrestleMania, they have to push this guy. I mean, he's athletic, he has charisma, it's just agility, it's off the wall. He's just the total package. They have to push him after WrestleMania. Second highlight, I like the segment with MVP and Brock Lesnar. I thought that was pretty cool. Brock Lesnar is having the time of his life right now. This guy is just having a good time. You can just see it. It's all over his face. And then we had match of the night, Cody Rhodes versus Chad Gable. That match was incredible. I feel like it was a little too short, but it was a good match. It kind of reminded me of Shawn Michaels versus Kurt Angle. Gable, I don't get it. This guy is he's great. He's good in the ring. Right now, I know they have him, being a goofy character, but they really should push him. I really think that he deserves to be pushed. And I understand that he is a small guy. I get that, but give this guy a decent push. I think it's time. Now, what in the world is going on? Lashley versus Elias. It was a short match. I think it was like maybe 1 minute or 2 minutes. I get it. Lashley right now, he needs to continue to dominate. But Elias, poor Elias, they have really I don't understand the way that they treat this guy. His character Elias went away, whatever. What was that? It was last year, and then he came back as a new character, and then he came back as Elias. This guy, to me at least, he has a good look, good size, and he has charisma. You can't find anything else to do with this guy. It doesn't make any sense to me. Like, they really should push this guy. Of course, Lashley won the match, but still, it could have been a little more competitive, just a little. Bray Wyatt versus Lashley. I don't get it. I don't see it. Maybe they will surprise us. I thought that this was a joke. I know a lot of people are not crazy about this match. So let's see what they do, but it just doesn't make any sense. It would have made sense for Bobby to wrestle against Brock Lesnar. Also due to the fact what happened at their last match, it was a DQ. Bobby won by DQ. So the booking does not make any sense to me. Brock Lesnar versus Omos, I don't get that. Like, it doesn't make any sense. We already had last year Bobby Lashley versus Omos, so we're going to have the same match. I thought that at first when that match was announced last week that that they were going to hit us with a swerve, but I guess it looks like the match is taking place. So let's see what they do with that match. I don't get it. Doesn't make any sense. People are not thrilled about it, but okay, let's just see what they will make out of the match. And then of course, Lita and Becky Lynch defeated Damage Control for the tag team championships, women's tag team championships. That match was weak. It was a weak match. There were some timing issues. I was actually afraid because it looked like Lita, she was calling spots, and she just seemed like really slow. And I know she's rusty. I know she has some ring rust. And she hasn't wrestled in a long time. But when she went for that moonsault, I was kind of scared. So hopefully she will shake off the ring rust and get back into it. But I think from what we're hearing, it looks like Lita and Becky Lynch are going to face Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler at WrestleMania. So I think that should be a pretty interesting match. Damage Control, when they had the titles, they didn't do anything with the titles. It was so weak, and I wanted to really like Damage Control, but it just was not. I didn't feel excited about their matches when they would come out with Bailey. It's just they just I don't know. They just don't mix well together. There's no I guess chemistry. So let's see. Let me know your thoughts and your opinions about this past Raw.